Stop helping people at the detriment to yourself. Y'all don't hear me. Do I actually have the mental capacity? What I'm supposed to do with that? Because not everything needs to be fixed. And that feels good to me. Hey everyone, I'm JusmeShakoyahD and welcome to my bubble. This channel is for Black women who are on their self-love journey and are learning to put themselves first and take their superwoman capes off. My bubble is my safe space to express myself as I inspire you to do the same. This is Love the Creative Black Woman, a series where we self-care through crafting as we connect on our self-love journey together. We have been talking about not fixing everything, which I now have discovered that is a part of people pleasing. I'm going to do some more research on people pleasing because it feels like it runs deeper than I know. So I'm going to do some more research into it. But this episode, in connecting with that, because last episode we were talking about, fixing everything in the way of being there to help everybody and support everybody. And what I want to talk about this episode is the difference between actually supporting and helping. Now listen, baby, when I found out the difference between these two, I was kind of shocked because I'm like, hold on, I thought they were the same thing. What do you mean? So what I learned is that typically when people are supporting you, yeah, we'll do supporting first. Typically when people are supporting you, I keep wanting to use help in the definition, and I'm trying to compare them. Okay, so support looks kind of like providing you with the tools to do whatever you feel needs to be done, whether it be like giving you affirmations or being a listening ear, maybe even advice when you ask for it. So solicited advice, not unsolicited advice. It looks more like, I'm going to say, supporting is more like I'm holding your hand through this, right? And then what I found helping actually is more like saving is the word that they use. When I was looking into it, they were like, it's saving. It's kind of like you feel like you are, I guess there's like a power dynamic. So if I'm helping you, then that means that I have some advantage, or maybe I'm helping you with like finances or something like that. So that means I have money and you don't. And then it's just like more of an invasive thing. It's like I'm pushing you toward a thing, not I'm holding your hand to support you through this. I might be pulling you in a particular direction, or it comes with like a level of guilt. So maybe I'm helping you, so now you feel guilty that maybe you even need the help. And it comes with, I think, a layer of pride and different things like that. But when you talk about it from a perspective of the person who is typically the one helping and the one that's constantly doing things for other people from your end, it's like a lot of times it comes with you overextending yourself, or it comes with you feeling like if you don't help, you are going to feel guilty. That type of thing. You might feel like people might owe you for something, or you might, I don't even fully know how to describe it, but sometimes you step on people's toes and you do a little too much. Versus if you are supporting people, it might look like, okay, like I said, giving affirmations, different things, but it doesn't look like you are overextending yourself. So on both ends, I feel like the support is like a mutual, I would say a mutual trust or a mutual like agreement to go through this journey in some capacity together. But helping is like, I'm gonna step in and maybe I'm gonna do this for you, or you can't handle this, let me go ahead and fix this for you. And honestly, it's harder for people to get the lesson when you step in and do everything for them, versus if you just kind of be like, you know what, I support you. If you need me, I'm here. But if you don't, I'm proud of you. You keep on going. I'm rooting you on, type of thing. So that's what I learned about helping versus supporting. And I'll be honest, my mind was kind of blown just because I've always been the person who was like, okay, I'll help you solve this thing. Or I could put together an entire business plan and help build a whole empire for somebody else, but I'm overextended on myself, so then I don't take care of myself. I realized yesterday that, well, I already knew this, but like really thinking about my self-care journey and the 30 days of self-care challenge that I did for myself, like that was the first time that I really just spent time on myself. I didn't worry about fixing anything. I didn't worry about helping anybody. The only thing that I focused on was, how can I make some time for me today? And thank God I made that checklist, because I wouldn't have known what to do with myself. If I just decided I was doing 30 days of self-care and I have no checklist or nothing, because I'm so used to doing things for other people and not doing things for myself, I really would not know what to do. I wouldn't have a starting point or an ending point, and I would have probably just wound up laying on the couch watching TV all day with my eyes hurting and all that stuff for 30 days. And that was life-changing for me, because I realized how much I don't self-care, like how much I didn't actually take moments for myself, because I was so focused on helping other people. And that's not to say don't help, don't serve, don't assist people with things. This is to say, stop helping people at the detriment to yourself, because not everything needs to be fixed. Like, if you know that this thing, granted, it doesn't have to like benefit you like financially or anything like that, but if you know that this thing is only going to be to your detriment, whether it be, all right, this is taking time from you and your family, or you have a project coming up that you know you have to get done, like you have a deadline, but you're like, oh well, I'm gonna drop everything and help this person. Sometimes you just gotta put yourself first. Or if you know mentally, because a lot of times what happens with us superwomen is like, on the surface, yes, I can lift a building right now, but on the inside, my mind got like 15 tabs open. Let me say 15,000 tabs open, because honestly, even on my laptop right now, it's a lot of tabs. Got a million tabs open in my brain. Okay, it's 5 other people texting me asking me to do something. I know I got to get this thing done either at work or in my business. For me, I got all this content to record, but also I got new content ideas. Okay, I'm finishing music. Like, it's just a lot of stuff. So then you really have to sit and take inventory. Like, do I actually have the mental capacity to take anything else on? Not even just to help this person or to problem solve for them. Do I have the capacity to take anything else on? Because you might not even have the mental capacity to make dinner tonight, let alone help somebody figure out how they're gonna get out of whatever bind that they in. Sometimes you just don't have it. Like, sometimes you are just tapped out, and at that point, you need to take some time for yourself. And it's okay. It's okay to take time for yourself. And it's okay to not help because you need to take time for yourself. And of course, make the best decision that's for you. Don't just listen to me say, stop helping, and then you just like, all right, I'm never going to help anybody again. That's not the point of this conversation. The point of this conversation is, sometimes you need to know when it's time to help, and you need to know when it's time to just support. So maybe you don't got the mental capacity, you don't have the time, you don't have the energy to help them out of whatever thing they going through, but you know somebody who can actually assist them. You know somebody who actually works in that field that could maybe help them out. Like if they need a lawyer or something like that, if they need a dentist, like whatever it is, you might know somebody that could actually help. Because sometimes people call you because you're the problem solver, not because you actually have the solution to their problem. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because as the problem solver, in their head, they're like, all right, they'll know what to do. I don't know what to do. I know that they will know what to do, so I'm going to call them. But it's like, you got a toothache. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to fix that? I do music. How am I going to fix your toothache? All I got is recommended Orajel. Either go to the emergency medical center, call a dentist. Like that's all I have. So like, pick your options. But a lot of times, if they're so used to you solving all their problems, they won't even attempt to solve their problem. They will just call you. Cause I don't have to think at that point. I don't gotta think about my problem. I'm going to call JusmeShakoyahD. Cause JusmeShakoyahD, she gonna know what to do. Cause she always knows what to do. Cause she told me the last time to do this thing, and I did it, and it worked. She told me the exact dentist to go to, and they got me in quick, and my tooth was fixed. But like, what if it's your car now? And what if I don't know a mechanic? Like, that's just, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. People get dependent on that type of stuff, especially when they know that you enjoy helping people. And that's not everybody, okay? Some people just like having your help, in your opinion. But use your discernment. Y'all know who in y'all life will just call you instead of problem solving. Because sometimes it be your kids. Now, I don't got no kids, but I'm assuming. I'm just assuming. If it's your kids, it might be your kids. It might be somebody else's kids. Might be your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa. It could be anybody. But they might just be calling you because they're like, I know who will have a solution. I know exactly who will know how to solve this problem. And I'm going to call them instead of thinking about what I could do right now in this moment. That's just what it is. Y'all don't hear me. Ooh. That is just what it is. So, dear Black woman, okay? Now, I already told you, you do not have to fix everything. You do not have to solve every little thing that goes on in everybody's life around you. It's not your problem. At the end of the day, it's not your problem. But also, sometimes it's important to allow other people to solve their own problems. And it may hurt your soul. It might make you cringe at whatever decision that they decide to make. But you gotta remember that it is their life and it is their decision to make. So, just allow them to make their decision, to learn their lessons, to grow and be better, because that's really the only way that they're going to get better, is if they're able to make their own decisions. So, decide to focus on you. You make the decision to support versus helping, and to discern between the times when you should support versus going in with your superwoman cape and saving the whole town. But just make sure that it's not at the detriment of yourself. Put yourself first, take care of yourself, take some time for yourself, but most of all, love on yourself and allow yourself to be okay in the moment, even if you're not fixing something. Go ahead and give it a try. Love, the creative Black woman. Thank you guys once again for joining me for another episode. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If you identify with this experience, if you feel like you are somebody who is always with your superwoman cape and is swooping in to problem solve and to help everybody, make sure you drop a bouquet of flowers below in the comment section, or also comment and let me know your experience. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. And if you liked this video, you are going to love the one that's linked below. I will see you guys next week.